Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Tomorrow 1004.
Yeah, it's 1004 or 1005. I don't remember. So, there's an interesting thing going on in science this week on some observations on a star called Betelgeuse. And so we took a look at this article on Astroblog. What did you think about this article?
It was pretty neat to read about the different stars.
What's going on with Betelgeuse?
It appears to be getting less bright.
Okay. So here's the graph they showed. I got it all over to the end. So what they report in astronomy on magnitudes of stars is kind of backwards from what you might think. The larger numbers that are off screen, unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, going down is dimmer, and going up is brighter. So that makes sense. It's just that the numbers are backwards. So the larger numbers in magnitude are dimmer. So these are the observations for Betelgeuse this year, starting from July over here, and then these go back until about a year ago. So what do you notice on these observations? We're going to focus not on the blue ones. That's in a different color. I think actually just blue light only, but I'm not 100% sure. These are the visible light observations up here. So what do you notice about what's some things about these plots of the magnitude from different observations?
Well, it's sort of stayed pretty constant, maybe about 0.75 for a long time, like before these observations, but recently it's dipped very low recently, and I think there's only been one other time, like on this graph, that's gotten that low. Actually, this is one of the lowest observations, these recent ones.
All right, what do you notice?
So yeah, I think the article said that historically Betelgeuse kind of fluctuates between a magnitude of 0.3 and 0.8.
Okay.
1 or something, but it said lately the magnitude's been around 1.5.
Yep, and so that's down here. So
it's not really cause for concern because we don't really know where it's going. We might head back up. It just could be an anomaly, but it's just something to keep an eye on.
Okay. One of the things that people have been talking about is... Oh, I thought I had it on the screen here. Oh, yeah. Here's somebody looking at the historic dimming of Betelgeuse. So he looks back instead over, going back about 100 years, and he sees a graph that looks like this. So tell me what you notice about this graph. Whoa, sorry, it's actually better here. What do you notice about this graph?
It does seem to also seem to stay, it fluctuates, but it stays constant between this sort of range. It doesn't seem to be trending any way over this time. So the fluctuations don't have any long-term impact on what could happen.
And it looks like the 1.5 we were seeing earlier is not the least bright it's gotten.
It's gotten to 2.
It's gotten to 2, and it's even gotten really bright too. Like it's gotten almost to minus 0.5.
Yeah.
So this could just be normal noise because we've seen it gets to 1.5 pretty consistently.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you only look in the last couple years, you might think it's an anomaly, but if you look in the past 100 years, it gets past 1.5 a bunch of times.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go, rather than looking at these summaries of data, we're going to go to the website where this data is collected, and we're going to look at some graphs.
All right.
All right.